Peter Fanchise here on the check-in with some breaking news, man. Breaking news. The Knicks and Kemba Walker have agreed to shut it down for the remainder of the season. Knicks and Kemba Walker shutting it down for the remainder of the season. Not surprising, obviously, but breaking news nevertheless, Knicks in the middle of their all-star break, returning Friday against the Miami Heat. And we talked about this on Knicks Weekly. We talked about this after the Knicks got embarrassed by the Brooklyn Nets, and it was going to be what changes were going to be on the horizon for this team. Tibbs talked about it. He said all options are on the table. We had a whole round table, myself, JD, Alex, lineup predictions, because, we expected this to happen. So I just came out, Wojbomb, Kemba, and the Knicks agree to sit him for the season. Now, it doesn't mention anything about buyout or them possibly waiving him. They said they're going to shut him down for the season and have him get ready for next season. So this is a mutual decision. So it leads me to believe that maybe, the injury to the knee is something that's been bothering him, and he's going to look to rehab early and get healthy for next season, because it didn't mention that nothing was said that both sides are working on a buyout or both sides are working on, a way to get him up out of here. So maybe it's the injury. Maybe he just wants to rest the knee. Time will tell. Salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Yeah, you boys out on the road, man, driving. Really shouldn't be doing live, but it is what it is. When breaking news comes to KnicksFanTV, we go live from anywhere, studio, non-studio, whatever the case may be. It is what it is. We got to talk about it. So what lineup changes do you guys want to see? Who is going to be starting at the point? Does that mean that Derrick Rose is coming back on Friday? JD had mentioned that on Knicks Weekly, that Woj said Derrick Rose could be back as early as Friday. So does that mean that Rose is back? Does it mean that Rose is starting? Does Tibbs go back to Burks? Does he go to IQ? Does he go to McBride? Are there more lineup changes on the way? But nevertheless, the Kemba move was one that they had to make. It was a great story. We got him for a low deal. Fell into our laps. We were looking for more help at the point guard position. It was a great story. Hometown kid came home. Struggled through the 18 games. He gets benched. Comes back in Boston, guns blazing, has a good stretch of games, and then goes out again with a knee injury. Comes back, and he just wasn't the same. Just wasn't the same. So it wasn't working out. It led to a lot of inconsistency within our offense, whether or not he needed to be more ball dominant or play off ball. It just threw the offense out of a loop. So shutting him down made the most sense. Is it injury or not? We don't know, but it's for the best for the team. So that's one domino to fall. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? My lineup was quickly at the point. You guys don't like quickly at the point. I understand that. To me, I've seen some ups, some downs, some quickly running the point. I feel like if you're going to have Julius and RJ dominating the ball anyway, you can have quickly playing more off ball. But, that's just me. Does Tibbs go that way? Does he go to McBride? McBride started 2 games for the Knicks. Started second half against Houston, started the Thunder game, and then started against the Raptors. Mixed results. Haven't seen him since. Does he go back to Burks, who's his security blanket, platoon option at the point? I don't like it. That's my guy, Burks. I'd rather see Burks coming off the bench, ideally playing with Rose. Hasn't been the same since Rose got injured, neither he nor quickly. So that's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out. But yeah, just wanted to tap in, enjoying my break, enjoying some time off, but just wanted to tap in. And yeah, unexpected news dropped today that Kemba Walker was going to be out of the lineup for the rest of the season. So here we go again. Where will Tibbs go with the lineup? Chaos said I'm in the Lambo truck. Now I need a little bit more super chats for that, man. Not in the Lambo truck, but I get around. I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Definitely comfortable. Gregory W thinks quickly will start. It's a potential, man. Shout out to Brandon Rubenstein. Brandon, what's going on? He says Deuce and Rose off the bench. Whatever it is, I want to see Deuce McBride getting playing time. You know, a lot of people thought my comments about McBride being a second-round pick and why he got drafted, it wasn't to say that, you know, he has no chance of improving his game. Of course not. But I say that to say there's certainly holes in his game that the scouts would tell you. I make that assumption that maybe Tibbs does not trust him. I asked the same question to Ian Begley about McBride. He thought the same thing. He said, look, it's probably just a trust thing. So, nevertheless, I want to see him getting playing time, getting some experience under his belt, whether it's with the second. We'll see what happens. I can't see Tibbs starting McBride against that ferocious Miami Heat defense, a very aggressive defense, trapping, blitzing on the pick and rolls. I don't think they put McBride in that type of situation. So I think you're going to see either Burks or IQ starting on Friday night against Miami Heat at MSG. But that's just me. Time will tell. Shout out to whoever sent the $5 super chat. Not sure who that was, but definitely appreciate you. And yeah, man, I'm about to take care of some errands right now. But that's the news of the day. Let me know what you guys think, man. Kemba out of here. What do you guys want to see as far as the lineups are concerned? And I'll see you guys Friday, man. KnicksFanTV, Knicks Postgame Live, presented by Prize Picks. See you guys in a bit. Peace.